Hi, I'm Drury. I'm a board certified hypnotherapist and a dream analyst. And I use this YouTube channel to talk about dream analysis and the subconscious and the idea of the Daimon. If that's the kind of stuff you like and you think the internet should be full of more stuff like that instead of arguing and politics, then you may want to contribute to my Patreon, link down below, and you can make sure that this kind of content keeps going. And if you subscribe, I'll teach you how to analyze dreams. That's a great deal. Today, this video is all about the idea of the daimon, or the daimon, depending on how you prefer to pronounce it, and whether or not it's a part of you, like a higher part of your mind, or whether it's an outside entity. And this conversation or argument or debate goes on in occult circles all the time around the concept of the holy guardian angel. And as I said in another video, the holy guardian angel and the daimon are kind of the same thing, just experienced potentially differently. And so having this conversation about the daimon instead of the holy guardian angel seems like a reasonable lateral move. So what is it? Which is it? If we're talking about the holy guardian angel, Aleister Crowley, who really popularized the concept among occultists, he, at the beginning of his career, said it was the holy guardian angel and its guidance was a part of our higher mind, a part of our subconscious potentially. But then later in his career, he seemed to think it was an outside entity. And so when it comes to the daimon, there are those two schools of thoughts. I definitely have an opinion on which I think it is, and I'll share that with you in a minute. But I want to say primarily, first and foremost, even though I have an opinion, I try to approach this kind of like Robert Anton Wilson approached occult topics, and that's from a point of view of agnosticism, or majestic neutrality. I believe the daimon is a part of you. It's a part of your higher mind. It's kind of nestled in your subconscious. I call it the daimon in these videos, but I really think it's kind of your soul. Kind of your soul combined with Jung's concept of the self. And so because of that, I don't call it the soul, I call it the sacred self, because I feel like that encapsulates both those things. And so as your soul, or as your sacred self, I think your daimon is a part of you. But that being said, there are plenty of people who think this guidance comes from outside of you, and there's something external that's generating your purpose and leading you on the journey of your life, and waiting for you to kind of wake up to it. And if somebody thinks that, I'm not going to argue with them. I'm not going to disagree with them. And if tomorrow, all of a sudden, my daimon appears visibly in front of me as not as a part of me, but as a part of something else, as an other, I'm not going to say, no, sorry, don't believe it. That kind of dogmatic thinking, that kind of persistence to specific doctrines is... to talk about Wilson again, he kind of said it was the death of intelligence. And so that's not to say that dogmas can't sometimes have a benefit. You know, we wouldn't have hospitals without dogma and without doctrine. But when we become so tied to that doctrine and that dogma, it stops us from thinking. If there weren't people able to step away from dogma and doctrine, we'd have hospitals, but they'd be full of leeches and bloodletting. New developments come from stepping away from dogma and come from that kind of agnostic spirit. And so my hope is to bring something new to people's minds around this concept of the daimon, or if they're not thinking about the daimon, or on their own internal compass and purpose. Those are the conversations I want to have. And I don't want to set down in stone commandments around what that stuff is, but I want to open the conversation and be open to different ideas around it. So that may be unsatisfying. You may have clicked on this video thinking, finally, Patch, he's a genius. He's going to give us the straight dope on whether the Daimon is something that's a part of us or outside of us. And I've probably disappointed you, and I'm sorry. I hope we can still be friends. I hope you'll still watch my videos, and I hope you'll consider donating to my Patreon, becoming a member of my Patreon. Like I said, the link's below, and if you join, I will teach you how to analyze dreams, and you can be a part of Team Daimon. We're spreading the gospel of our own internal purpose driving us through this life. So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and keep looking for videos. I'll keep putting them out.